Hi, this is Allison Profit, co-host of the Soulful Entrepreneur Summit happening February 27th to the 29th, 2024. Today, I'm very excited to be joined by Vince Abramo from Bamboo Shoot, and she's going to be doing the Summit Speaker Spotlight interview so that you can get to know her just a little bit better. Vince is going to be one of our panelists this year, and let's dive in to get to know her a little better. Hi, Vince. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you? Thank you so
I'm
much for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let's dive in. I'd love for you to introduce yourself and your business.
I'm Vince Abramo. I'm a communication and conflict resolution coach, and I began this in 2017. I have certifications with John Maxwell, Dr. Amen, neuroencoding, and I am an ACC ICF certified coach as well. My passion is peace, and I love to see where harmony takes place in organizations.
That's amazing. So obviously, I know that you are a soulful entrepreneur because I've asked you to come back again this year. I'd love for you to share with us, what does it mean to you to be a soulful entrepreneur? And maybe even how has that evolved for you since the last event that you attended?
My two words this year is clarity and simplicity, simplifying things. And that came from God. And I think really listening. And we utilize active listening in mediation and in conflict resolution. But we listen to ourselves, right? What is going on with us? And that's how I learned about being a better soulful entrepreneur, about being true to yourself and being authentic to yourself. And that really carried me. And 2022, 2023, and this year, it's becoming so much clearer and it seems to sparkle. So I think by the end of the year, that's going to be that word is sparkle.
Oh, I love that so much. And I love that you bring just the importance of your faith into the conversation too. I think it can be very easy to feel a lot of pressure to do all the things. There's a lot of doing in a business. And it's
Mm-hmm.
important to also think about how are we being in the doing?
Mm-hmm.
I love that there's that aspect of kind of just tuning into God and listening, not just to that, but also to what's speaking to you. So, the theme of the summit this year is release. And I think sometimes when we talk about releasing, that can feel like a really heavy topic because it's letting go. Maybe it's healing things, maybe it's grieving things. It could be old ways of doing things, it could be relationships or clients. So, in our Soulful Entrepreneur Summit, we really value a lot of fun. And so, we want to make sure that as we're highlighting fun, that we bring interactive essences into it. So, as a part of our process of gathering information from our speakers, we always ask them what their go-to song is, that song that gets them pumped up and energized. So, Vince, what is your go-to song and why is it your go-to song?
Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. And when I'm feeling a little bit down, like we have the tune in our head, right? Already.
Uh-huh.
And Bob Marley, when I researched it, he was feeling down. And then he noticed it was such a simple song. And because my theme is simplicity, it's a simple song that inspired him. And that's just inspiration and that's motivation to move on, to move forward. And really inspires me to make it more simple in your life, right? To have fun, to enjoy in the moment and be present.
Yeah, I love that song, and you're totally right. The minute you mentioned it, I was like, da 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 da. I think music is, I like to say it's a universal language, and it doesn't matter whether the song is in your language or not. There is something
Mm-hmm.
about music that connects us. So, we cannot wait to share the playlist of all of the speaker songs. We curate a speaker playlist every year that we do this summit. And the goal is that as an attendee, you can listen to it and get energized before the event. We play the playlist all throughout the event during our breaks. And then you can also tap back into it when you need a little boost of energy. And after the summit, you can just be transported back to the experience. So the link to those playlists will be in the video description below. Be sure to check those out. So you're going to be a panelist this year at the event, and I'd love to know, what are you excited about bringing forward and sharing as it relates to what you've found to be important to release in your business. Tell us a little about what you're excited about sharing at the summit in that regard.
I think it was towards the end of the year when I'm working with other coaches and releasing that part of being too busy, right? Gotta fill that all in, but now I'm not balancing it and pursuing things that really are meaningful and asking God, is this what you want me to do? And really sitting with it. And I tend to be an extrovert and go for anything and everything. So I need to sit back and say to myself, is this what you want me to do? Please speak to me. I need your voice right now. Is this a decision that you want me to do? And he has led me every day, right? He's always with us. He's always on our journey. And now I'm really tuning in to his voice, to God's voice. And so I want to bring that clarity also to people because we all have that voice in us.
I love that so much. And the further in my entrepreneurial journey I've gone, the more I've realized that when I'm feeling disconnected or hurried or stressed, that I am needing to go back to that source. So I really love that that's something you're excited to share about. So we're going to move into our rapid fire round. I know you don't know what these questions are, so these are just ways that we're going to get to know you a little bit better. So you ready?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Early riser or night owl?
Ooh, early riser, lately 4:30.
Whew, good on you. That's you and Travis. Although Travis, my co-host, he's a night owl and an early riser. I don't understand how it works, but to each his own. Beach or mountains?
Oh, I'm in Hawaii, so beach.
What is the funnest memory that you are taking away from 2023?
A great question.
Not the best memory, but the funnest memory. One of our other speakers had that qualifier. They're like, oh, not the best one, but the one that was the most fun.
The funnest memory was going to a conference. It's accounting owners. And I had a wonderful drink with my niece who was helping me. It was just nice to shoot the breeze with her and just talk story with her. We call it talk story and have time with her.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then what was your biggest takeaway or learning lesson from 2023?
Stop doing everything.
Yeah, no, enough said. Enough said. Stop doing everything. Stop what you're doing now, everybody. And we want you to come to the Soulful Entrepreneur Summit. Vince, it was so nice getting to chat with you today and sharing a little bit more about you with our attendees and our potential attendees. If you are watching this or listening, we do really want to personally invite you to join us at the 2024 Soulful Entrepreneur Summit. You can get more details and register for your ticket at getsoulfulsuccess.com. The link will be in the video description below. We can't wait to see you all at the end of February. Thanks so much again, Vince.
Thank you. Aloha.